Hai, teman-teman semua, kita udah mau mulai ya. Tone down dulu suaranya sebentar. Terus deh gitu yang belum mengisi ke depan, silakan ngisi ke depan. Terus yang masih di belakang, masih nempel di tembok, coba maju ke depan dikit. Biar nanti kalau disorot sama kamera yang itu, kesannya rata penuh gitu ya.
You're looking for somewhere to belong. You're standing all alone for someone to guide you on your way. Now and forever. I just wanna be here beside.
Event is being held in two different countries, in Vietnam and in Indonesia. So first of all, may I ask our audience here, please wave your hand and say hi to Indonesia. Hello Indonesia, and hello Miss Gisela. How is the atmosphere there in Indonesia?
Hello Miss Anne, it's very nice talking to you. I am Gisela and I will be the host for the Indonesian audiences. Right now, I'm hosting a live session with my colleagues in Veda Praxis Indonesia, and we are all very excited and very proud for this celebration event. Currently, I'm with the Veda Praxis team at the headquarters in Indonesia, in Jakarta. And I will show you the awesome vibes of our Jakarta team to Vietnam. Okay, now, Jakarta team, let's say our loudest hi to Vietnam. Wow, it's us from Jakarta, but not just in Jakarta. We had a very enthusiastic team from Veda Praxis in Semarang, Central Java. Hello, Semarang. Wow, so much energy in Semarang, right? Thank you, Semarang. And move on, I'm gonna say hi to Veda Praxis in Surabaya, East Java. Hello, Surabaya. Wow, also a lot of energy in Surabaya. And last but not least, we also have friends and colleagues from Veda Praxis in Makassar who will be joining us later in the event. Back to you, Anne.
Wow, it looks like there are festive atmosphere there in those three cities, right, Miss Gisela?
Absolutely, Anne. Veda Praxis has been assisting companies all across Indonesia, so we have office branches in several provinces to cover it.
Yeah, impressive. And I'm sure that on the audience here in somewhere might be as excited as we are because we are part of this simultaneous celebration happening in 4 different cities, right? And right now, we would love to welcome our distinguished guests and honored guests that come into the event today. And please have a big applause to welcome Consul General of Republic of Indonesia in Ho Chi Minh City, Mr. Agustaviano Sofian. welcome First Secretary Consul of the Republic of Indonesia, Ms. Indri Yanurati. And let me introduce Mr. Siaraki Siaria, is the partner and CEO of Veda Praxis. And please welcome Mr. Sadia Rinaldo, and is a managing partner of Veda Praxis. And let me introduce Mr. Dadan Gunawan, a COO partner and international partnership affair of Veda Praxis. And please welcome Mr. Harry Dalan, a partner and chief sales and marketing of Veda Praxis. And let me introduce Mr. Tuan Nguyen, a partner and general manager of Veda Praxis Vietnam. And please have one more big applause to welcome our distinguished guests come to the event today. And ladies and gentlemen, especially those in somewhere now, are truly very curious about Veda Praxis. What kind of company is it, right? And what are its business goal? And who is their target market? So right now, I would love to introduce Veda Praxis to everyone by presenting a video and to give you a glimpse into what Veda Praxis is on about. Now, please have your attention on the screen, please.
Aiming to elevate Veda Praxis as a beacon of excellence in Southeast Asia, we proudly welcome Veda Praxis Vietnam, marking a monumental step in our journey towards growth and greater impact. Since our inception on December 1st, 2005 in Jakarta, Veda Praxis has been at the forefront of transforming businesses across Indonesia and introduced several new services, system enabler and continuous improvement, and human resourcing. To upscale the identity, Veda Praxis had its logo rebranded to a more representative form and shape, symbolizing the philosophy behind its etymology. The Makassar office is the first business expansion Veda Praxis established, following by Semarang office and Kuala Lumpur entity. As it gained more experiences, Veda Praxis continuously improving its framework to governance, improvement, and innovation, and added people, process, and technology into the latest formula. In the 18 years of journey, Veda Praxis has been awarded with numerous titles. The 2017 Top IT Consulting by iTech, Collaboration Award 2020 for Mr. Marek Kosmowski and Veda Praxis by Productivity Singapore. As 2023 Top Digital Implementation by IT Works. And last but not least, the 2023 Top Leader on Digital Implementation. Some acknowledgement has also been given for the active contribute in capital market, a major player in fintech payment system, a 100% of market share in regional development bank, as a whitelist information security management system consultant by Indonesia State Cyber and Signal Agency. Veda Praxis has built collaboration with all professionals and experts across Southeast Asia. Our commitment goes beyond consultancy. We empower our clients to achieve success, driving economic advancement in Indonesia and beyond.
Veda Praxis memberikan pendampingan risk assessment dan juga implementasi Undang-Undang PDP terkait penyusunan record of processing activities dan juga data protection impact assessment. Dengan adanya pendampingan ini, Pegadaian memiliki risk register yang lebih komprehensif sesuai dengan framework yang berlaku untuk mengelola risiko perusahaan di masa depan, serta dapat melakukan implementasi dan kepatuhan atas Undang-Undang PDP dengan lebih dini.
Dukungan pengembangan teknologi informasi sangat penting dalam mensupport kemajuan bisnis korporat, terutama dalam penentuan kebijakan strategis dan blueprint IT dalam core bisnis bank sumber.
Veda Praxis membuktikan diri sebagai perusahaan IT yang capable dan menjadi mitra bank sumut dalam mengevaluasi penggunaan IT dalam core banking dan core switching bank sumut serta meng-create roadmap digital transformation.
At the core of Veda Praxis' values lies a deep commitment to empowering our clients. We believe in going beyond just providing advice. We strive to ensure our clients fully understand and can leverage our expertise for their growth. Our approach is centered on educating and socializing with our clients. This is not just about imparting knowledge, it's about building a foundation for sustainable growth and long-term success. This educational empowerment reflects our dedication to not just being a service provider, but a true partner in our clients' journeys towards success and excellence. Our influence extends to building a robust business ecosystem through association and communities.
I am Teddy Alamsa, Chairman of Perbarindo, the Association of Rural Bank in Indonesia, as well known as BPR. Within 10 years, Veda Praxis is our strategic partner to support us to transform our industry more digitalized. Hopefully, in next future, Veda Praxis will be greater and has more cooperation with our industry.
Hi Veda Praxis, happy 18th anniversary. This is an extraordinary achievement and dedication to ITGRC and assurance professions, as we have seen Veda Praxis consistently support the initiative and frameworks offered by ISACA Indonesia chapter. Also, Veda makes a very meaningful contributions to the community and industry. Therefore, we express our deepest appreciations to the entire team and wish you continued growth, prosperity and success in the years to come. Congratulations.
Pelayanan industri jasa keuangan 20 tahun terakhir ini sudah sangat pesat kemajuannya, diikuti oleh kebutuhan masyarakat itu sendiri. Asbanda yang menaungi BPDSI senantiasa berperan aktif untuk memfasilitasi bekerjasama dengan pihak penyedia jasa pelayanan, terutama layanan digital. Salah satunya adalah Veda Praxis. Bersama Asbanda, Veda Praxis sudah banyak melaksanakan kerjasama dalam rangka untuk mendukung peningkatan kualitas pelayanan BPD kepada masyarakat, seperti seminar, workshop, dan pelatihan. Yang paling fenomenal yaitu penyusunan dan implementasi buku cetak ilmu transformasi digital BPDSI. Sukses selalu untuk Veda Praxis bersama Asbanda.
Veda Praxis' influence extends beyond business and regulation. We are deeply invested in nurturing community growth and educational development. Our commitment to social responsibility is demonstrated through sponsorships and active participation in various local events and charitable causes. Our alliances with universities and professionals across fields like accounting, finance, HR, law, and digitalization underpin our holistic approach to consultancy. At Veda Praxis, we believe our greatest asset is people. Embracing and nurturing local talent lies at the heart of our philosophy. Our approach is deeply rooted in understanding and integrating with local cultures and expertise. By collaborating with regional specialists, we not only grow together but also enrich our collective knowledge and capabilities. Our vision is to cultivate a pool of experts from various fields across Southeast Asia, all united in working with Veda Praxis to forge a path of innovation and progress. Recognizing the need for a broader impact, we expanded to Malaysia in 2018. Now, in 2023, we proudly established our presence in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, to further our mission as an advanced advisory service provider in business governance in Southeast Asia.
Hello, I am Zungbui, CEO of TechLab Corporate. Our collaboration is more than just a partnership. It is a synergy of expertise. By combining TechLab's proficiency in cybersecurity with Veda Praxis' excellence in internal audit, GRC governance, risk and control, We are creating a powerhouse in reliable services. Our strength lies in our commitment to excellence, the back of our knowledge, and our shared vision of elevating the services throughout Southeast Asia. Together, we bring a unique blend of skill and experience that ensure our clients receive top-notch comprehensive solution.
Good afternoon, this is Lee speaking from Crystal Tech Office. Vietnam, as you know, is now experiencing a stage of growth and development. The market dynamics, the customer demand have changed from what we used to know 5-10 years ago. But I believe this is where the synergy between Veda Praxis and Crystal Tech can make a difference through being able to offer tailor-made solutions that can influence our customers' perceived value. Definitely there are some patterns of success that both companies can derive from and apply in Vietnam, from the advisory services, of governance, risk to tech, data, and so on. I do believe that this one-stop shop qualifies as a strong and reliable partner in Vietnamese market and beyond.
Join us in this journey as Veda Praxis strides forward, not just for Indonesia, but for a more prosperous, interconnected Southeast Asia.
And open my company. So I've been here for about 12 years, and I've been running a lot of companies, and I've been working with a lot of startups and and um, uh, big companies and ventures and things like that. So I was here, and I can see there's the in Vietnam. Oh yeah, sorry. Uh, can I, the clicker? Yes. So in Vietnam, yeah, so there is um, in Vietnam, like the economy is really growing. Like there are a lot of opportunities here and things like that. So, but there is still a need, a gap, like because about the knowledge. Because in Vietnam they grow very fast. Sometimes that the best practice, the process is not there. So I think that there is a gap. So I always looking for partnership to see that what can we do to help the Vietnamese company and things like that. So I was very lucky by chance that I know about Veda Praxis, and I think it's like I call it like serendipity, because when I met Veda Praxis, I think the values and the vision and the approach of Veda Praxis is like speak to me. So I pretty much like falling in love. So that's how it started. So I was very fortunate and I was very lucky to be part of this journey. So thank you very much from Veda Praxis team that allow me to be on this journey with you. So I would like to talk to you a bit about my thinking about Vietnamese like landscape, about business, and why I think Veda Praxis now is like in the perfect position to be launching here right at this moment in time. So this is something that when I start working with Veda Praxis and Pak Dadan said it to me, and I was so surprised because to be honest, I didn't know about this fun fact. And so Pak Dadan said, actually the relationship, yes. So the relationship between Indonesia and Vietnam actually like go much longer before that I didn't even know. So Dadan would mention that the founding fathers of the Indonesia, which is the president Sukarno, like have close relationship with our president, which is President Ho Chi Minh, and it was a long time foundation for the relationship. And I didn't even know that 60 years ago, like President Ho Chi Minh was actually like awarded like the honorable doctorate from Indonesia, and that was so amazing because I think and this show that like the relationship and the closeness between the two cultures are really already there, really strong, and that makes me even stronger believe in the collaboration and the partnership between Vietnam and Indonesia. So why is it I think right now like Veda Praxis is like perfectly poised to be in Vietnam, especially in the digital economy, is because the Vietnam digital economy is projected to grow about 20% between 2023 to 2025. And it is one of the fastest growth in Southeast Asia. And I can see that. And to be honest, this is part of the reason that I moved to Vietnam, because I think the technical skills of like the Vietnamese technical side is really strong. And like the digital transformation, it's gonna happen sooner or later. And by 2030, Indonesia and Vietnam are projected to have the two largest digital companies in Southeast Asia. So I think this shows that like if we combine together the strength of the two countries, the expertise of Indonesia and expertise of Vietnam. Yeah, I think it's gonna grow because while I was in Canada, one of the things that I always follow is the collaboration and the partnership. Because for me, I don't want to go alone, but I rather go with a partner who can help together that we grow. And this is the vision, and this is the philosophy of Veda Praxis that I really, really admire and love about it. Yes. So the digital economy of Indonesia, as you can see, that there's a huge potential. So if we can combine the pool, the resource, the knowledge, we can really drive the benefit growth between Indonesia and Vietnam, but also in the region. And I truly, truly believe that because for me, I always want to do like innovation. And what can we do to make it go there? Yes. So Vietnam right now is like heading towards digitalization. It's very strong. It's committed by the government. The government is really, really pushed towards it. And also, I think the technical skills of the Vietnamese technical industry is there. So this is something really strong. And I think Vietnam could be like the hub of innovation of the digital information, like for not just for Vietnam, but in the region. So the Vietnam government is committed to taking a number of action that go onto, like the sick board of areas. which is like the ICT and energy, cybersecurity, digital skills, modernized government, industry 4.0, and regulation and taxation reform. So there's a lot of area that we can go to. For example, just the cybersecurity now, I think it is very strong, especially in this day and age. So as you can see, I think Veda Praxis right now is like right at the perfect timing that to move to Vietnam, and that everything I think is aligned. And I'm very, very lucky and very happy to be able to have this opportunity to join with Veda Praxis on this new journey. Yes, so I will come back to like Veda Praxis is bringing its 18 years experience and expertise from Indonesia and Vietnam and collaborating for a brighter future. And I do believe that, and I think that, you know, like next year and the year afterward, this is just the beginning. So yeah, so this is just like some insight and from me. So I just want to share with you. So thank you again very much for listening to me, and thank you for being here. So thank you and enjoy the night. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tuan Nguyen, for your sharing. Dear our distinguished guests, the event here we are celebrating today is tied to the bilateral relationship between Vietnam and Indonesia. The goals of the relationship is to be mutually beneficial for both parties. So it is an honor for Veda Praxis to have guidance from the Consulate General of Republic of Indonesia to actualize the goals. So therefore, right now, I would love to invite the Consul General of Republic of Indonesia in Ho Chi Minh City to welcome on stage for sharing some words. And please welcome Mr. Agustaviano Sofian.
Xin chào. A very good afternoon to all of you. And also to Jakarta, Semarang, Surabaya, and Makassar. Selamat sore Bapak Ibu semuanya. I'm very pleased indeed that I've been invited. Thank you to Veda Praxis, CEO Pak Raki, Pak Dadan, Pak Hari, to everybody, and also to the new General Manager, Mr. Tuan Nguyen, and to all of the Vietnamese friends and colleagues that I see around the room here. This is indeed a great pleasure for me to hear about and to see this launching of Veda Praxis in Vietnam. This couldn't be more important, and this couldn't be more at the right timing. We all know Ho Chi Minh City is a vibrant, dynamic city. And Vietnam represents a vibrant and fast-growing economy in Southeast Asia. So your decision, Pak Raki and everybody from Veda Praxis to decide to have an office here is correct. And I told to Pak Raki perhaps it should have been done yesterday, not today. But of course, this is I see there's a lot of spirit, you know. We call it semangat in Indonesia, of course. And what Mr. Tuan said earlier about the foundations of the bilateral relations. Yes, between Indonesia and Vietnam, we have a long history of good, harmonious relations. Actually, if we see in the history, our interactions between our people during already in the kingdom era, the kingdom of Champa with the kingdom of Majapahit. So this goes way back in the 13th century. But of course, you see the picture shown by Mr. Tuan, our founding fathers, President Ho Chi Minh and President Sukarno. They were very close friends. They have the same vision to be a free country, independent, and to be a strong country. And now, I'm very happy also to see the young generations of Indonesia and Vietnam collaborating together. You know, just a week ago, less than a week, I was also invited to attend the Vietnam Innovation Summit 2023. He was also from the young generation of Vietnam who invited me. And I saw the future of Vietnam, to see the young generation with their creative mind, with their also innovation. And also last week as well, there was also the young generation coming from Indonesia to meet with their potential partners. So indeed, this is a good momentum, Raki and everybody here, I must say. And this year, I could say, is also a special year for Indonesia and Vietnam. We saw, as Mr. Tuan said, the bilateral diplomatic relations, we have spanned over 68 years since 1955. But this year is special because we are also celebrating the 10th year or 1 decade of strategic partnership. So 1 year, 1 decade or 10 years of strategic partnership, meaning that we have elevated our relations to a strategic partnership since 2013, and now this is the 10th year, 1 decade. And if there's been for this relationship, and also from this 1 decade, we have seen a lot of achievements happening to both countries. Trade relations, trade both have increased. Export and import for both countries have increased. In 2022, the trade statistics, trade both ways for both countries reached $14.1 billion US. And Indonesian investment is also continuing to grow. Now I see another Indonesian investment, Veda Praxis, coming to Vietnam again. So I'm sure with this close relationship, we can even build a stronger collaboration together. And why I say this is also the strategic of Vietnam and Indonesia. If we combine two countries, the population would be like 55% of ASEAN population, 55% of the population of ASEAN population overall. And if we combine the economy, it would be about 45% of ASEAN economy. So that is very strategic if we continue this, phase of further collaboration between Indonesia and Vietnam. We can even shape for a better ASEAN. ASEAN meaning Southeast Asia nations. And I think the vision that I read from Veda Praxis is to be a provider for future business for Asian countries. I think this is a vision that is also looking forward. And the way that I see it now, I see our friends and colleagues from Indonesia and Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City, and also from Jakarta, Semarang, Surabaya, Makassar. This is the future that we need to nurture together. If we work together, we will be stronger together. Yeah. So I guess those are the points that I want to convey to you all. And it is a great pleasure for me to be here, to be invited. And also I like to congratulate to Veda Praxis for the 18th year of establishment. I wish Veda Praxis continue to grow, not only in Vietnam, but the whole region, continue to benefit the whole region as well, to prosper together, because this also goes well with Indonesia's theme for ASEAN. This year, Indonesia is the current ASEAN chairmanship. And we have a theme, ASEAN Matters, epicentrum of growth, which basically means ASEAN matters, because we want to see ASEAN countries in Southeast Asian region continue to be important and relevant and making a benefit, prosperity for the people, not even only for the region, but also for the world. So that's why That's why we say ASEAN matters. And I see here today in this room and also the, what do you call it, the online to the cities that we saw also in Indonesia, and epicenter of growth, meaning that the opening in Vietnam and for the success to many years to come for Veda Praxis. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Agustaviano. And I guess that on the audience here in Vietnam as well as Indonesia are very excited to your enlightenment. And ladies and gentlemen, Veda Praxis also continually strive to improve its services for a broader industry with involving services offerings. And not only that, the collaborations and the partnership it builds are assets to enhance its expertise, credibility, and influence to enter new markets such as Vietnam and shaping the future in Southeast Asia. To understand the Veda Praxis vision and goal for the future, both in Vietnam and Southern Asia, a comprehensive elaboration is needed. Therefore, right now, I would love to welcome on stage the partner and CEO of Veda Praxis to give a brief presentation on this matter. Please welcome Mr. Siaraki Siaria, who is usually being addressed as Mr. Raki.
Good afternoon, Bapak dan Ibu. Oops, what is that? Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. I've heard Your Excellency Pak Agus. Your speech is really, in Indonesia we call it dalam, Pak. Really deep to the heart. And thank you very much, Pak, for your speech. It's giving us more courage because we are quite nervous entering Vietnam. But your speech is really giving us inspiration, giving us courage to carry on, to move on, not only in Vietnam, but also in other country in Southeast Asia. Hopefully we can build the dream together with our partners here in Southeast Asia. And thank you, Pak, the Consul General of Republic of Indonesia in Vietnam, Pak Agustaviano Sofian. And thank you for our guests, our partners, our collaborators. Tech Lab is here, Crystal is here, and I believe Innovdi is here, and some of our partners is coming, but I think they are late because they are taking a late flight to Vietnam, but tomorrow we'll have another business meeting for you guys to collaborate more and coordinate. And I will also would like to say hello to all my family in Jakarta, in Semarang, in Surabaya, our team member there, and Makassar. I think this year we cannot celebrate it together in Jakarta as usual, but maybe one day we can celebrate it here in Vietnam. Just let's pray together that we can celebrate the next anniversary, the 18th anniversary in Vietnam. Okay, for us, and I would like to also giving the honor to our founders, Veda Praxis founders. There's Padadan. Padadan is not only as a CEO, but he is also our founders. And also Pak Hari Dahlan, where's Pak Hari? Pak Hari is also our founder, and Pak Tito is also our founder. If we are talking about 18 years, it's their success story. it's their journey, 18 years. It's really good. And I want please everybody to applause to our founders, Pak Tito, Pak Dadan, Pak Hari, and I believe two of our other founders, Pak Nino and Pak Chandra is also joining online because they cannot come to Vietnam today. Okay, now I just want to tell a bit story about Veda Praxis, Pak Agus. Just to share, I believe on the video tell the story, but I would like to also give you several insights. Who are we and what are we going to do in Indonesia, in Vietnam, and also in Southeast Asia. So I call it developing ecosystems in our business. So I will be over here so you can see the slides. Okay. Maybe some of you is wondering what is Veda Praxis? What's the meaning of Veda Praxis? Veda Praxis is basically our philosophy that is turned into our company name. Veda is from Sanskrit. It means knowledge, and praxis is from the ancient Greek or Europe, means practicing. So Veda Praxis is basically practicing the knowledge. Why Veda Praxis? Because our founders were ex-Big Four, if you know Big Four consulting firm, and I myself ex-multinational consulting firms. We, back then, when we were doing consulting, have a lot of work, not sleeping and everything, back then. Yeah, bachelor also. And my wife is also watching, by the way. Yeah. So we understand that when we are doing consulting work back days, we understand that a lot of issues is happening in the industry. So sometimes we have the knowledge, we give the solutions to client that is not applicable. That's not what we want. We want solutions that can be practiced, can be applicable to our clients. That's in our blood. Every time we meet a client, we want to ensure that the solutions, you can make it possible to help your business. That is why the meaning of our philosophy of practicing the knowledge. And sometimes we don't have the knowledge, but we give advice. It happens in some consultants. I don't say the one that I mentioned before, but sometimes the consultant also do that, and there is no for us. We cannot do that. We need to have the knowledge, and we have to make it applicable, can be practiced by our client. So we don't want to make a book and just keep on the bookshelf, but we want to make a solution that can be practiced by our clients. So the Veda Praxis is established in 2005 by our founders. They sit together in a cafe and talk about how they want to give a meaningful improvement into the industry. So Veda Praxis is born in 2005. And I won't tell you little by little our story, because yes, we find a lot of happiness, success story, and we also have not two success story, just like other consulting firm. But one thing that I want to share to you is that in 18 years experience of Veda Praxis, we can be here, we can have more than 200 people now in our company in Jakarta, Surabaya, Semarang, and Makassar, because we believe that doing consulting is not only about the client, but also the industry, but also the ecosystem. That's why if you see the video, we're not just only thinking about our client, how to monetize, how to help one specific client, but we also want to build the ecosystem. That's the story of Veda Praxis. That's the story that our founder think about and built, and now it's in our blood. we always think about the ecosystem. That's why we have our partners here, Pak Agus, because we care about the ecosystem. We cannot do this alone. And, okay, the screen is over there. Okay. And this is our ecosystem. Who is our ecosystem? Of course, we have our clients, but we do also care about the government and the regulators. Why we care about them? Because they also need help in developing regulations. You know, sometimes if we, in the industry, we just see that regulators just keep pushing more and more hard regulation to implement, right? But in Indonesia, we do that. We help the regulators. We give them insights. We discuss with them how to regulate this kind of practice, this type of digitalization. For instance, payment industry, we do discuss with the regulators, give them inputs, how to manage the payment system industry. And what is currently happening in Indonesia is related to data protection, privacy. We do also help the government to give them insight what we think about how to regulate this in Indonesia. And then the next thing is university. We don't only see them as our place to recruit our consultant, but we also help them to develop the curriculum, help them also to teach in the university. Because for us, it's very, very important. It's not only about recruiting staff, but also developing the ecosystem, developing the university. If we only want to recruit, not helping them to adjust the curriculum as we need it, for instance, cybersecurity, the academics will implement cybersecurity long way after the issues of cyber attacks is everywhere. But we also help them to encourage them to have a major, to have a knowledge in the cybersecurity, to amend their curriculum. So it's beneficial for us too in recruiting and seeking talents in cybersecurity in other area. And as you can see on the testimonial video, we also have a very good relationship with the professional and industry associations, because again, they also need help, not only consulting service, but thinking more broad, more ecosystem-wise. We also have glad about working together with Crystal, also with Productivity in doing Southeast Asia development. Okay, so this is just an example, like I mentioned earlier. This is a handbook of data privacy. So after the government released the publication, the regulation on 2022, I don't know how Vietnam react about the regulation, but in Indonesia, no one understand about the regulation. You know, I think we have similar culture, right? It's not easy for us. It's not our culture to protect privacy, right? Because sometimes, the ID, the Indonesian ID used by the street hawkers to, to sell their food, wrap the food, and it happens in Indonesia. Now, suddenly, there's the new regulations. So it's not easy for them. What we do is we do help them by making a handbook that is easy to understand for everyone for free, not only our clients. This is one of our commitment to help the industry. That's what that we talk about, building the ecosystem. We help them. Another handbook for payment gateway, and we do help in Indonesia, in its region, we have regional banks. So we have like 27 regional banks. It's a very regional in locations. So they are quite small compared with the big state-owned enterprises banks. So they want to do digital transformation. We help them in making a roadmap for them to collectively have a roadmap, have a strategy how to transform digitally, because they are quite behind the new and modern banks. And this is the photos that we do have maybe Pak Dadan, Pak Tito, Pak Hari, we speak a lot everywhere, in universities, in associations, seminars, and everywhere. We speak a lot. Why? Because we want to help everyone. We want to help to build the ecosystem. That is our motto. That is our strategy to help them. Okay, and the next one, people, of course. People is very important for us. Our approach is people, how we can build ecosystem, because we have a very great people in every location in Jakarta, in Semarang, in Surabaya, all of them doing very hard work, as I can say, because it is December in Indonesia. December is like a very peak season. Everyone is currently, I think, less sleep in Indonesia, but they join us here today. So currently we have 200 talents, which basically a lot of these 200 talents that we have currently is not only coming from the recruitment process, but also from the universities that we help, from the internship process that we open. So we open an internship. The main goal is to also help them to understand about the industry. We really open about the internship to the universities. That's why we work with a lot of universities in Indonesia. And we do, Pak Agus, hope that we can also do this in Vietnam. So we can help also not only the industry, but also the education sector, to help them to understand how important is the governance, cybersecurity, data privacy. Because again, as I see all of you smiling when I'm talking about data privacy, maybe we have the same problem, right? Maybe we need to penetrate more to give education to the university. And, in Vietnam, we aim to develop 100 talents here. So hopefully, with the help of all of our partners, our clients, we can achieve that. We are targeting 100 talents in Vietnam in 2024, Pak Agus, with, of course, all your help, hopefully. Okay. Pak Agus already mentioned, Toan already mentioned, what we see is, we see 300 million internet user. If Pak Agus saying that we have like 50% of population is coming from Indonesia and Vietnam, and the internet penetration is around 70 to 80%, Pak Agus. And it sums up to 300 million internet users, only in Indonesia and Vietnam. So we have a very big number. We have a very big number that is craving for digitalization, right? And we also believe that Vietnam, Indonesia will be the digital hub in Asia. And we have the cultural proximity, of course. Last night, I just tried the Cafe Teng, yeah? Am I correct, Pak Toan? Cafe Teng. It's really good. Actually, my friends in Indonesia, Cafe Teng is, maybe in Indonesia, we know Teh Talua. Yeah, Teh Talua ya Pak. But it's coffee with eggs. Kopi Talua lah. So, and we love that, Pak. We love that. We like cafe, maybe, sorry if I pronounce it wrong. But, we love Vietnamese food, of course. And I believe you will also love our Indonesian food. And yes, Pak, we can we can definitely work together. Why? Because we believe. We believe. In Indonesia, I always says in all of every time I'm becoming speaker in Indonesia, I always open slides with digital Indonesia. Why? Because I believe Indonesia is a country with islands here, more than 17,000 islands in Indonesia. And only digital can help Indonesia grow. And I also believe Vietnam have the same case too. Maybe it's not islands country, but we have a geographic complexity here in Vietnam. You have rural areas here in Vietnam. And I also believe digital is the solution to help you grow the economy in Vietnam. So I believe in Indonesia and Vietnam, the digitalization in Indonesia and Vietnam, and broader the digitalization of Southeast Asia, Pak Agus. Digital Southeast Asia will help Southeast Asia grow more and more, and we can achieve one of area that have a very strong digital economy in the world. The last, but I would like to, wait. Next, please. But again, I want to remind all of us, digital Vietnam, digital Indonesia can be success, but one thing that we should remember, that it's not only about the technology implementation. It's not only about buying solutions, but also we need to protect our digital system. We need to have a proper governance with staying to always make improvement, make innovation. Why? Because we have experience. You all, of course, have experience. Digital company got cyber attack, have a very bad governance inside the company. I believe if we want to achieve the digital Southeast Asia, then governance is one thing that we need to together help this region. Improvement and innovation is also very important. Not only building a one-time solution, then that's it, but they also always need to improve and innovate. And we believe in people, process, and technology as our core resource that we need to manage carefully. So these are the area of service that currently Veda Praxis is helping our client, and what we are going to help also our client in Vietnam. If you can see, it's related to governance, risk management, compliance, and also cyber security, data privacy. I believe working with Tech Lab, working with Crystal, and we would like to also open our collaboration with other parties too. We believe together we can help this nation to grow. And thank you. It's my last slide. Thank you, and let's work together to build the ecosystem in Vietnam, Indonesia, and in Southeast Asia. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to this event.
Thank you, Mr. Raki, for your very informative information to our audience guests. And ladies, you to take a look on the screens for this video about a showcase of Veda Praxis compatibility and the diverse portfolio.
Welcome to Unveiling Excellence, a journey through the diverse capabilities and extensive portfolio of Veda Praxis. From the western tip of Aceh to eastern edge of Papua, Veda Praxis stands as a beacon of excellence, serving clients across the vast archipelago of Indonesia. Our expertise spans multiple sectors. We empower government bodies, revolutionize financial services, nurture fintech innovation, and partner with state-owned enterprises and technology providers. expanding our horizons, Veda Praxis proudly announced our launch in Vietnam. Strengthening our presence in Southeast Asia, we are not just serving Indonesia but the wider region of excellence. Our collaboration extends across borders, with 2 state-of-the-art cybersecurity labs in Indonesia and Vietnam, and partnerships across Southeast Asia. We are a hub for cybersecurity excellence. Our team is our strength, comprised of experts with a plethora of certification in GRC, cybersecurity, and privacy, ensuring top-notch service and unparalleled expertise. Veda Praxis offers a wide array of service from IT compliance and governance, security governance, cybersecurity and data privacy, risk management and assurance, internal audit and controls, business continuity and disaster recovery, IT strategy, digital transformation and enterprise architecture, data management and process improvement, project management and quality assurance. We cover all facets of modern business needs. At Veda Praxis, our client success is our priority. Their stories of transformation and achievement speak volumes of our commitment and impact.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Dodit Wiweko Probojakti, Direktur IT, Consumer dan Jaringan Bank Jateng. Veda Praxis sudah berusia 18 tahun dan kami yakin dengan usia yang semakin bertambah akan semakin sukses dalam memberikan kontribusi buat kliennya. Kami di Bank Jateng merasakan kontribusi dari Veda Praxis for the last 15 tahun terakhir dalam bidang IT, digital, dan GRC, governance, risk, dan compliance. Kami merasa kontribusi Veda Praxis adalah salah satu yang terbaik dan kami merasakan manfaat yang sangat banyak dari kolaborasi dengan Veda Praxis. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Nama saya Angga, dari PT Mira Aset Sekuritas. Saya dari divisi IT. Veda Praxis adalah rekan kerja, partner kerja, di mana kita fully regulated oleh OJK dan IDX. Dan dengan Veda Praxis, semua perjalanan pengembangan IT kami itu sangat sukses. Semoga Veda Praxis dapat terus berkembang untuk dapat membantu teman-teman kita di broker ataupun di dunia IT lainnya sebagai pembimbing kompleksitas kepatuhan IT, pembimbing untuk mendapatkan sertifikasi, dan juga konsultasi di setiap proyek.
With a vision to lead in consulting across Southeast Asia, we are dedicated to driving secure, reliable, and beneficial assistance. Join us in shaping a brighter, innovative future. Veda Praxis, leading with ethics and integrity. Visit us at vedapraxis.com.
Dear our guests, the video is being shown just now is further illustrate the Veda Praxis holistic approaches in the prioritizing the needs of clients and the market industry. And hopefully with the establishment of Veda Praxis Vietnam, local professional and those from outside Vietnam can contribute to the business ecosystem in Vietnam, Indonesia, and in other countries in Southern Asia. So I've been talking about Veda Praxis business ecosystem on this time. And after listening to Mr. Raki's presentation and watching the video just now, the audience must have started to get an idea of what Veda Praxis business ecosystem is like, right? and drawing a brief conclusion about Veda Praxis business ecosystem. Veda Praxis operates and grows within an interconnected ecosystem to develop and advance together. And among the components mentioned by Mr. Raki just now, as well as in the video, there is an undoubtedly integrated collaboration with professionals and experts from within and outside the country. To penetrate the Southeast Asia market, Veda Praxis needs global collaboration to understand the markets and culture of each country. Therefore, since 2021 and the facilitate its business expansion, Veda Praxis has developed a specialized unit, namely international partnership. And to get more detail about this, now please welcome on stage the partner, COO, and head of Veda Praxis International Partnership, Mr. Dadan Gunawan. Please have a big applause to welcome him.
Xin chào. Thank you very much for coming. Good evening, everyone. Pak Agus, Your Excellency, thank you for fulfilling our invitation. It will be a great pleasure to have you here. And for the support since we are here yesterday, also the meeting with you. Thank you very much. And then also to the all partners. And I heard Patuan from the Eastern University also here already? Not yet, yeah, all right, not yet, yeah, okay. So I think I'm running out of the words because our CEO already covered everything, so I will not take your time too much. I know we are already starved. So I live in Vietnam back in 2004 until 2005, so it was 2 years, yeah. I lived actually in Sofitel for 2 years. Imagine living as a bachelor. Actually, I was married at the time. Traveling between Sofitel and Dong Nai. At the time, maybe it takes like more than 1 hour. Yeah, right. I heard now it's much faster to get to Dong Nai. Yeah. I will not tell you the detail of my life when I was in Vietnam because my wife is watching in YouTube online from Jakarta. So, but I would like to say this is my second home. Yeah, Vietnam is my second home. And when I left Ho Chi Minh, I remember I cried in the airport. I interact with like 5,000 labor because I work as a financial controller in one of the shoes manufacturers. I was the controller for one of the global shoes brand. Yeah, so almost every day I eat with them. Yeah, back in 2004 and 2000. You can imagine. Maybe you are not born yet at the time. By the way, I'm still young. Yeah, 50 years old. And at that time, I said to myself that I wish later I will come back to Vietnam and in a different situation. At the time, I was the employee. So it was 2005, exactly the same year when I, with other 5 shareholders, founder, established Veda Praxis. Yeah. So fast forward, 18 years, now today is 2023. Somehow the dream came true, yeah. In a different situation, of course. Yeah. And I still fall in love with Vietnam, with Ho Chi Minh, yeah, and Hanoi also, yeah. And what I'm trying to say today is, my duty is the international partnership. So I manage the Paraki and others difficult tasks to establish a relationship internationally and also nurture and maintain this relationship broader. Not only commercial partnership or relationship with, but also non-commercial partnership. Yeah. So here's what we promise to any country that we present. First, I think this is, Paraki already covered everything. One thing unique about Veda Praxis is we build the ecosystem first, and then we face the client, we deal with client. So it takes longer investment, unlike maybe other consulting firm. It's like present and then harvest, present, harvest, present, harvest. No, that's not our way. Our way is build the ecosystem first, and then we believe that clients will follow. That's our, I think in my 18 years working in Veda Praxis, that's unique, so-called unique proposition, say, unique selling proposition, yeah. That's what we do. So here's what we promise. First, anywhere Veda Praxis present, then the most important is the development of local talent. So I already mentioned to all the management, we are traveling advisor for our company. Who will run this company? It will be our family, our friends here in Vietnam. Who will run in Kuala Lumpur? It will be our family and friends in Kuala Lumpur. Also in Cambodia next, maybe next Thailand. So we are only traveling. That's why, that's the only way to do that is also to develop our people. And developing is not like 1 day, 2 days, yeah. That's why the first, I think, actually I would like really to say this to the university, Pak Tuan, but again, please convey my message, yeah. Let's talk, if not today, maybe tomorrow. Let's talk to, hold on, Eastern University, Eastern International University, yeah. Talk to them, and then how we can, perhaps from Tech Lab and from Crystal Technology also have the same aspiration, that we have to, you know, that university is the purest spring water, right? There they are taught about everything, yeah. They're the purest. Now our responsibility as the young generation, as Pa Agus said that we are in the same family as Southeast Asia. ASEAN matters, epicentrum of the growth. Then it becomes our responsibility to nurture this talent's potential. We have to reach them, and in fact, in my terminology in Indonesia, we have to interfere this purest spring water. Yeah, we have to give them the color of cybersecurity, the color of software development. It takes investment, I know, but this is our commitment. Please, together we can, because we love Vietnam, we love Southeast Asia. I think we have to do that. That's the first commitment to our spring water, yeah, to university as part of our ecosystem. In the government era, this is our commitment also. Paraki already covered about how we involved in many regulatory drafting, although we cannot say we draft the regulation, but also we contribute in giving the government insight about ruling some industry. I know fintech is also raising in Vietnam. Yeah, right now, in our opinion, fintech should be ruled under a principle base, for example. It should be self-regulatory organization based, because it's too dynamic. So this kind of change in the reality of industry is best also come from our input, and also from academic, etc., etc. Yeah, and also from the government point of view, Pak Agus, in the spirit of ASEAN, I think please do let us know how Veda Praxis Vietnam, how our partners also can help in strengthening the vision about the ASEAN matters and ASEAN as the epicentrum of the growth. We would like to discuss furthermore, Pak, with our collaboration later, Pak. Thank you, Pak. And then also with association, I remember Vietnam, just a couple hours ago, we don't have ISACA, right, here in Vietnam. ISACA, you know ISACA, some people here maybe know, ISACA is a global association. Happen to be Pak Syahraki, Pak Agus is the president of ISACA Indonesia. So they are many presidents in Indonesia. One of the president is Mr. Raki. So ISACA, all the information system auditor and control is they have global association. We have to empower again, though. We have to reestablish this ISACA because why? Because after they graduate from the university, our talent, we have to provide another intervention. They have to be professional, correct? Because professionals have their own code of conduct, they have their own principle. So this will make our talent closer to the reality. So please do let us know how we can help the Vietnam to have many professional associations. That only one that I know that Paraki said, yeah, we have to reestablish the ISACA Vietnam. Agree? Okay. That's one thing. And then that's from the professional association and also industry association. Like Paraki mentioned, basically we help the industry association also even to set the digital roadmap. I don't know whether it's applicable here, but I think with the local talent here who knows the culture and then also the business of Vietnam, I think they can help also. I don't know, but let's talk about that. Yeah, I think that's some of the. I will not say much about client, yeah, because if I take client, then Veda Praxis will be just another consulting firm. So if we push more emphasis on this ecosystem, we should believe that clients will come. That's what we believe. So that's our promise to Vietnam and to Southeast Asia. And that's, we still consistently keeping our promise to Indonesia. I think only 5 minutes, 10 minutes? 10 minutes, yeah. So I hope all the things that Pak Raki already mentioned, I just give more clarification and hoping to see you tomorrow in our business meeting session. Yeah, let's sharpen our collaboration, presence, yeah, in Vietnam and also perhaps Southeast Asia. I think, again, this is my last word. We learn a lot from Vietnam. Indonesia should learn a lot from Vietnam, Pak Agus. Right now, globally, Vietnam is considered as the hub of digital economy, Pak Agus. In fact, some surveys said that the most engineer graduated as a percentage of the population, Vietnam is number 6 or number 7 globally, engineer-wise, Pak. So the STEM, science, technology, mathematics is a prominent country. Yeah, so we really have to learn from Vietnam. We learn and we love to learn. Also, some area that we experience in Indonesia, Vietnam can learn also. I will not share a detail here, but let's discuss about that. So last but not least, Pak Agus, thank you again for coming to our invitation. Really excited about our presence in Vietnam. And please do not get bored if we contact you a lot and come to your office asking for your advice. And then also to our partner, yeah. I believe we have many partners later, yeah, due to this, the potential of this ecosystem. Thank you very much again. Have a good night. Enjoy the dinner. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dedan, for sharing us more about the Veda Praxis International Partnership. And dear our esteemed guest, the 18 years of Veda Praxis journey has been filled with countless experiences and stories. And behind the effort exerted and the sweat shed, not everything has been joyful or pleasant moments, right? Therefore, there are also sad tales, and yet there are amusing stories that brought joy and worth to tell. However, the establishment of Veda Praxis Vietnam is prideful and endeavor. As Veda Praxis entering its 18th year anniversary, and it resembles a teenager transitioning into adulthood, with her gaze set far into the future, shaping the future in Southeast Asia. is an aspiration that must be pursued with maturity, meticulous planning, and exercise execution. And right now, to inaugurate the opening of Veda Praxis Vietnam and celebrate the 18th anniversary, I would love to welcome back on the stage our VIP, Mr. Raki, Mr. Dadan, and Mr. Tuang. Please come on stage now to prepare for the very important information and important moment now on the stage.
And I would like to also invite Pak Agus to the stage to, with us, Pak, do the opening.
Yeah, coming with the main ritual ceremony on the stage now, there will be the joy of Mr. Agus Davian Sofian. And dear our guests, in this ceremony, I also would love to invite our colleague in Jakarta as a representative of Veda Praxis Indonesia to join the celebration. And Miss Gisela, would you mind to lead the ceremony process there?
Of course, Anne. As Veda Praxis Indonesia representative, I would like to ask Mr. Ivan Finaldi, Mr. Aris Hartono, Miss Imelda Kardiana, and Mr. Gatot Geni to come forward.
Once again, congratulations on the opening of Veda Praxis Vietnam and the 18th anniversary of Veda Praxis. Please, one more time, have a big applause for this moment, ladies and gentlemen. And I wonder that, is that everyone in Indonesia here on the applause here and the atmosphere here? How is the event there in Indonesia, Miss Gisela?
Hello, Anne. Our colleagues at Veda Praxis in Jakarta, Semarang, and Surabaya are super excited and very proud of the opening for Veda Praxis in Vietnam. You can see it on their faces displayed on the screen.
Yes, indeed. They seem very joyous. And congratulations to our colleague at the Veda Praxis in Indonesia. And may Veda Praxis continue to thrive in its 18th year and beyond. And I would like for Mr. Agustaviano and Mr. Raki to stay on the stage now because I have announcement to make. And dear our distinguished guests, Veda Praxis is very delighted to have the celebration participated by all of the audience tonight. And one particular gratitude to addresses to Mr. Agustaviano Savian, the Consul General of Republic of Indonesia in Ho Chi Minh City, for his support in Veda Praxis Vietnam establishment. Therefore, Veda Praxis would love to express their gratitude by presenting the token of appreciation to Mr. Agustaviano. So right now, please welcome back on stage Mr. Raki and Mr. Agustaviano. And ladies and gentlemen, the gift Mr. Raki gonna give to Mr. Agustaviano just now is Pandawa Lime, is Javanese character derived from Mahabharata epic. And this character symbolizes Veda Praxis collaboration with the General Consulate of Republic of Indonesia by engraving wisdom, bravery, confidence, agility, and prudent action to build a strong ecosystem in Vietnam. Please have a big applause. Thank you so much, our VIP. And hi, Miss Gisela. We're gonna back with our audience in Indonesia. I would love to know how is the celebration atmosphere there in Indonesia?
Hello again, Anne. We are so excited here and also very proud. And right now, I have with me Miss Imelda Cardian, one of the principals in Veda Praxis with me in Jakarta. And I heard she wanted to share something with us all. So please, Miss Imelda, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Mbak Giselle. Hello, everyone. Good evening, Vietnam. I'm Imelda Cardiana from Veda Praxis, Jakarta. Our Jakarta team is very amazing. We have over 100 consultants in Jakarta office. Each of us has skill in areas such as strategy, technology, risk management, and cybersecurity. With these diverse talents, we are practicing our knowledge in our project while delivering value to our clients. Our aim is to make Veda Praxis a well-known advisory across Asia. I have met Pak Toan in person when his visit to Jakarta. I'm very excited to welcome our new Ho Chi Minh branch as part of Veda Praxis family. This is a monumental milestone for us. We look forward to work together, combining our skills and strength. Let's use this chance to grow and succeed together. This expansion symbolizes our commitment to delivering enhanced services and greater accessibility through Southeast Asia. We look forward to celebrate this exciting new chapter with you, Vietnam. Thank you for the unwavering support from our clients, management, consultant, supporting the vision, and all stakeholders. Vietnam, here's to a bright and collaborative future. Thank you.
As you've said earlier, it is indeed a very exciting moment to have both countries combining their capabilities together. Thank you so much, Miss Imelda. And now move on. I will say hi again to Semarang. Hello, Semarang. Wow, it's very festive right there in Semarang. Okay, Semarang, I think I see Mr. Indra as the Semarang branch manager on the screen. Hello, Mr. Indra. Hello, Mr. Indra, can you hear me?
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, everybody to everyone gathered here today. I'm Indra Stefanus, proudly leading the Veda Praxis Semarang dance. This is our team from VP Semarang. Saya. Kenapa nggak ada yang- Okay, let's start in our network for over 6 years. Our journey in Semarang has been one of continued evolution and growth. Have been dedicated to supporting the unique business landscape of Central Java, focusing on empowering local entrepreneurs and contributing significantly to rural banking initiative. So, I would also like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to our colleagues at the newly launched Ho Chi Minh branch. Your milestone is a testament to our collective progress and especially as a firm. As we celebrate this new chapter, I look forward to exchanging insight and experience with our fellow brands. This collaboration is not only essential for our mutual growth, but also instrumental in enhancing the services and solutions we offer to our diverse clients. Together, we will continue to innovate and lead in our respective market. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Indra. That's very heartwarming. I'm very glad that you are able to join us this evening. Once again, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the event. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna say hi again to Surabaya. Hello, Surabaya. Wow, very festive right there also, yeah. Hello. I think there is Mr. Widi to say something for us tonight.
Selamat sore, good evening, esteemed guests and colleagues. I am Widi, branch manager in Veda Praxis Surabaya, Indonesia's second largest city, rich in economic potential. Our vibrant city is enhanced to growth and opportunity. We pride ourselves in providing strategic management and consulting services to harness Surabaya dynamic business landscape. It's also a great pleasure to extend our heartfelt congratulations on the launching of the Veda Praxis Ho Chi Minh branch. This expansion is not just a milestone for a company, but a bridge connecting diverse economies and culture. As we look forward, I'm excited about the synergy between our branches. Together, we can leverage in our combined together and insight, further enhancing customer experiences and driving digital transformation across region. Here's here's here as to a further of collaboration, success, and continued growth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Widi and friends and colleagues from Surabaya. Have a fantastic time. And don't forget that we haven't asked Makassar to join us. So I believe Mr. Ando will be the representative from Veda Praxis Makassar. Hello, Makassar. Hello, Mr. Ando.
Hi, good evening, all. I hope my voice is as clear as our future ahead of us. People say small things can create such a great things ahead. Good evening, colleagues, CEO, and partners in here in Indonesia and in Vietnam. I'm Ando, the representative of Veda Praxis in Semarang. As we all know, that Makassar is the smallest branch in Veda Praxis, but we are doing good things in here, especially we are contributing our service in Eastern Indonesia. Here we have a lot of opportunities since we are so much diverse in cultures as well as many other things. And we all know that Indonesia has so many different diversity, cultures, and anything that we have in this country. Here in Veda Praxis, we are trying to learn about all of these cultures and understanding the way it works, and we are trying to provide our best advice to our clients, as Pak Raki said before. And I also would like to congratulate our new branch in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City. This is such a great opportunity as well as a biggest milestone of our 80th annual anniversary in Veda Praxis, and seeing this company growing and stretching the wings in Southeast Asia. We are looking forward to work with you, Ho Chi Minh, and together we really hope that we can use our differences and cultures to help providing the best service for our clients as well as growing the business. Forgive me for saying this improperly, but I would like to say chào mừng bạn đến với Veda Praxis và chúng ta hãy cùng đang cùng nhau. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ando, and going right back to you, Giselle.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andon. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Andon in Makassar. And thank you for our colleagues in Jakarta, Semarang, Surabaya, and also Makassar for sharing your thoughts and congratulatory. And the event is all yours now.
Thanks, Miss Gisela, and thanks to our audience is there in Indonesia for sharing and congratulatory. And ladies and gentlemen, before we end our celebration tonight, I would love to give the honor of having some last word to Mr. Raki as a closer for our celebration. And Mr. Raki, the stage is on yours now. Please have a big applause for Mr. Raki, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I won't be doing any other presentation again because I know you are all already starving. So I just want to say thank you, Pak Agus, thank you, colleagues, partners, and friends. It is one of a big milestone for Veda Praxis. We are quite nervous entering Vietnam, as I mentioned earlier, but the warm welcome from all of you, the support from all of you in Vietnam, in Indonesia, Jakarta, Surabaya, Makassar, Semarang, I think that's makes us brave enough to enter this market. And I do really hope we can discuss again, chat after this and dinner together. And also in Indonesia, please celebrate happily. I know you have, we are going to have, I think, games and celebrations in Indonesia. Go crazy, do everything you want, but be safe, be safe. And that's it from me. Again, thank you very much. Hopefully we can be success together in Vietnam with all of you. Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Raki. And as new information I just get now, the company Tech Lab have one souvenir as a gift to congratulation on our launching today. So now I would love to welcome back on stage Mr. Raki and Mr. Toàn Nguyễn to give this souvenir from the company Tech Lab. And we would love to welcome on stage the representative of company Tech Lab. Please have a big applause for Tech Lab Company. Thank you so much for this amazing souvenir. It's congratulations on the 18th anniversary years of Veda Praxis and the launches of Veda Praxis in Vietnam. Thank you so much. And can you all just please stay here on the stage? And I would love to invite on our distinguished guests, please join us on the stage, and we're gonna capture this moment together in this moment. Yeah, on our guests, please come on stage, and we're gonna together capture this moment together. And photographer, please get ready.